Thank you for being here and welcome back. If you're new to this channel, please feel free to hit the subscribe button if you enjoyed the content. I'll have more videos coming in the future, all kinds of interesting subjects surrounding spirituality. Now let's get into this week's subject, religion versus spirituality.
I have worked in this industry for over 20 years now. Throughout my experience, I have had people who have come from all around the world, from different cultures and beliefs. I have even had atheists come to me, seeking spiritual enlightenment. However, many of them have asked me the same question. What's the difference between being religious or spiritual? Being religious typically involves following a set of organized beliefs and practices within a specific institution or tradition. It often involves adherence to a particular doctrine, rituals, and rules set forth by that institution. On the other hand, being spiritual is often seen as a more personal and individualized experience of seeking a deeper connection with something greater than oneself. It is often characterized by a sense of inner peace, mindfulness, and a connection to the divine or the universe. In my opinion, it is better to have an open foundation of spirituality rather than being solely religious, because spirituality allows for a more personal and authentic connection with the divine. When we're open to spirituality, we're able to cultivate a deeper understanding of ourselves and our place in the world. We're able to tap into our inner wisdom, intuition, and creativity, and connect with something greater than ourselves. Spirituality also allows for a more fluid and adaptable belief system, as it is not bound by rigid rules or dogma. This can lead to a more inclusive and accepting worldview, where individuals are encouraged to explore and question their beliefs, rather than blindly following prescribed teachings. Furthermore, spirituality allows us to recognize that God, or the divine, is not confined to a specific place or institution, but rather resides within each of us. This understanding can lead to a more profound sense of connection and closeness to the divine, as we realize that we are never separate from God, but are always in His presence. While religious practices can be meaningful and fulfilling for many people, I believe that having an open foundation of spirituality can lead to a deeper and more personal connection with the divine. By recognizing that God is in the temple of our hearts, we're able to cultivate a more intimate and authentic relationship with the divine, leading to a more fulfilling and enriching spiritual journey. I'm not saying that religion is a bad thing. In fact, it can be a great stepping stone for people who have a love of God in their heart naturally and don't quite know where to begin seeking Him. I feel that it's truly up to the person and their preference on how they go about their spiritual journey. I actually have a great respect for quite a few religions. I'll go into that in a few moments, just in case you're interested in joining one for extra community support. But first, let's talk about the downsides of religion. It's a well-known fact that throughout history, religion has controlled the populations. For the great ascended masters, they believed in peace and goodwill toward all humanity. However, religion has been responsible for enforcing itself on others, even through the punishment of death. Throughout history, Christianity has been associated with instances of violence, persecution, and conflict. One of the most well-known examples of this is the Crusades, a series of religious wars sanctioned by the Latin Church in the medieval period. The Crusades were launched with the goal of reclaiming Jerusalem and the Holy Land from Muslim rule. These wars resulted in significant loss of life on both sides and caused widespread devastation and suffering. In addition to the Crusades, Christianity has been used as a justification for colonialism, imperialism, and the subjugation of indigenous peoples around the world. European powers often use the spread of Christianity as a means to assert their dominance over native populations and justify their actions in the name of spreading the Christian faith. Look back on the Spanish Inquisition, which was established in the late 15th century to enforce religious conformity and root out heresy, resulted in the torture and execution of thousands of people. However, Jesus Christ, whom I truly believe in myself, is the face of the Christian religion. In his own teachings, he represented love, kindness, and you love one's enemy. I personally, in my own opinion, can't see how someone who represents such beautiful things and had such a great regard for life would have ever approved of mass killings. Think about it. Islam also has some wonderful principles, but has a dark history to it as well, too. Another thing is that many religions teach their people to be kind to others, but yet I have found that through those institutions, people attending have often insulted other people just because of their different belief systems. For example, a Christian went on another YouTube channel about witchcraft and angrily yelled at the individual while publicly embarrassing them on the channel in their video. To me, that does not seem to follow the principles of Jesus. It's true that the people who are members of these religious institutions today are not responsible for the dark history in their church's past. However, they should adhere strongly to the teachings of light and love, while there are a lot of members who don't. Another thing about religion is that they don't provide the entire truth to their congregations. Instead, people are expected to accept the information that they're being provided literally. There is no further elaboration or decoding. The churches also keep people locked into the ritualistic routines rather than walking them through the stages of awakening toward enlightenment, where they can truly ascend and find divinity. Truthfully, many churches keep the spiritual wisdom of how to awaken and ascend only for the leaders that are up at the top. There are also religions that claim that they are the only ones who have the members of the 144,000 because they claim to have the truth, implying that nobody else does. This is wrong. Like I said, many religions hold back wisdom, and they argue with one another who is right or wrong. But the fact of the matter is, all of them have a bit of truth, and all of them hold a bit of lies. Members of the 144,000 chosen individuals, we will be spread out through all cultures, since God lives with everyone and would want to reach people at all corners of the earth. If you want to know more about that, I have a video about that here at my channel too. But first, let's talk about why open spirituality is a good option. Open spirituality is a belief system that allows individuals to explore and connect with their spirituality in a more open and inclusive way, without the confines of organized religion. In open spirituality, individuals have the freedom to explore various spiritual practices, beliefs, and philosophies, and tailor their spiritual journey to fit their own unique needs and beliefs. One of the benefits of open spirituality is the freedom to explore and discover one's own spiritual path without feeling constrained by the rules and dogma of a specific religion. It allows individuals to connect with their spirituality on a personal level and find what resonates with them the most. For someone transitioning from a religion to open spirituality, it can be a freeing and empowering experience. They may feel a sense of liberation from the constraints of organized religion and have the opportunity to explore new spiritual practices and beliefs that align more closely with their personal values and beliefs. After transitioning to open spirituality, individuals can expect to experience a sense of personal growth and self-discovery as they explore new spiritual practices and beliefs. They may feel more connected to themselves, others, and the universe, and may find a deeper sense of inner peace and fulfillment. Overall, open spirituality offers individuals the opportunity to explore and connect with their spirituality in a way that is authentic and meaningful to them. It allows for personal growth, self-discovery, and a deeper connection to the spiritual realm. Now that I've spoken about the downsides of religion and the benefits of open spirituality, let's take a look at how religion can be beneficial and which ones I definitely feel have a good foundation to use as a stepping stone if you're looking to be a part of a community and have a more ritualistic routine. Being part of a religious community and attending church can bring a multitude of benefits to individuals. One of the main advantages is the sense of belonging and connection that comes from being part of a community of like-minded individuals who share similar beliefs and values. This sense of community can provide support, encouragement, and a feeling of unity that can be comforting and uplifting. Religion and church attendance also offer opportunities for spiritual growth and guidance. Through religious teachings, rituals, and practices, individuals can deepen their understanding of their faith, find meaning and purpose in their lives, and cultivate a sense of inner peace and fulfillment. The moral and ethical teachings of religion can provide a framework for making decisions and navigating life's challenges. In addition, being part of a church community can provide a sense of accountability and encouragement to live a virtuous and compassionate life. The support and guidance of fellow believers can help individuals stay on the right path and strive to live according to their faith's teachings. Furthermore, church attendance can offer a sense of structure and routine in one's life, providing a regular opportunity for reflection, prayer, and worship. This routine can help individuals cultivate a sense of discipline and mindfulness in their spiritual practice. Overall, the benefits of religion and being part of a church community are vast and varied. From the sense of belonging and connection to the opportunities for spiritual growth and guidance. Being part of a religious community can enrich one's life in numerous ways. I have studied religion and spirituality since I was a little girl. I have attended quite a few churches as a young person, looking to connect with others who might have been like-minded. In doing so, I was not accepted for my psychic gifts or knowledge that I had beyond what was offered in those facilities. But that doesn't mean that it'll be a negative experience for someone else. In fact, some may prefer to go to church and be a part of a community so that it keeps them more organized in their belief system. Others may want more, and so they explore openly. In any case, it's truly up to the individual to decide. If I had to recommend a few religions to try, I would truly recommend Hinduism as one of them. Hinduism offers a great perspective into spirituality and universal laws. Buddhism is also a good foundation. In Buddhism, they promote virtue and selflessness on the path to enlightenment. Looking at Christianity, I can't say that I am a supporter of the Catholic Church. I'll talk about that sometime in the future, but I do support a few Christian organizations. I feel that the Jehovah's Witnesses have a good foundation for people. They don't celebrate pagan holidays, they believe in Jesus, and they teach about virtue and righteousness. I also feel that the Church of Latter-day Saints is a good foundation as well, for the fact that they continually push their subjects towards living a life of cleanliness and purity. I don't believe that either of those religions provide the full truth about God, heaven, and the soul, but they've explained things a little bit more deeply than other religions I have experimented with. There you have it. The differences between religion and spirituality, and why, in my opinion, I feel that individuals should seek truth in open spirituality rather than conforming to controlled religion. However, I encourage anyone who truly wants to set out on their journey to find God to seek in whatever way feels most comfortable for them. But in the process, ask questions, be vigilant, and always be true to the Lord and yourself, no matter what you decide. Truly hope that you enjoyed this video, and I wish you the best of luck on your spiritual journey. I offer courses on the Bible, open spirituality, and deeper explanations on the mysteries of life that aren't offered out there. As an oracle, I have the ability to communicate with heaven, to discover these truths, and I know that when you come to hear them, it'll make all the sense in the world to you. Take care of yourself and others, and thank you again for watching.